What's going on, Soul Tribe? I salute the divinity in you, and welcome to my channel, Alchemist. Justin here, and bringing another little nugget to add to the Soul Tribe archive. And in today's video, I'm going to be talking about the sun in Capricorn in the ninth house, and this is nice. Now, when we talk about the sun is your life, your life, your vitality. The sun is the inspiration. That's the higher mind. That's where all the downloads are coming from. That's that spirit energy, that connection to that source. There's a lot of it's more than just like that bright light. This is where you tap into your energies to build and to create things. The sun gives this life and starts by giving us this life and everything around it. So we're meant to be kind of this reflection, and that's where comes working with the moon. It's just love me some sun. So the sun is a very the central, very important part of the chart. And so, yeah, this is one you definitely, and this is the one that if people don't know anything else, they usually know their sun sign. So, yeah, that's the sun in a nutshell. And then we talk about Capricorn. Capricorn is a cool one. They are the cardinal earth sign. They're feminine in nature. And so the cardinal sign, that modality is about initiating. And it's interesting when you think about it in the earth energy. The earth is about working things in the physical realm. So of course, we're just on the base level of the body can be a great way. The earth energy can be, they're really attuned to the body. But the things that you build outside of the creations that extend from this thing as well. And that receptive energy of that feminine side is one that I feel can see the vision. They can hold the vision in their head and then produce that thing, and create that thing. There's a lot of potent energy I feel with the earth signs. And with Capricorn in particular, they are ruled by Saturn. And so Saturn is all about giving form and structures and boundaries and limits. And so Capricorn energy, I feel, understands how to work, how the rules of the game, and how the game of life and how to play it. That's a Capricorn. I would recommend that book to any Capricorn sun. I got this book here, The Complete Works of Florence Shen. Check that out for any Capricorn. Absolutely, power manifestation. I'm dropping all this earth stuff. And then we have the ninth house, this is a cool place for the sun to be, because this is where in traditional astrology, the sun rejoices or finds its joy in the ninth house. And the ninth house, it was known as the house of God. And this is the house where of like foreign travels, delights, and things that are just different from you. It can be the house of higher education, but it's less about that trained knowing, and it's more about that, like, as far as like learning things, it's more as far as just that inner knowing. That's why the sun does so well there, because the sun sees all. There's a divinatory energy that comes behind the ninth house. And so there's this really kind of cosmic connection with source that comes with this. And when you combine this energy, one, you'd be a Taurus rising. And one thing that you want to look at is see where Saturn's at. See what he's doing in the chart. How is he interacting, or how the other planets are interacting with him, and especially if there's any aspects with the sun. What's that looking like? Whether you have a night versus a day chart will be another thing that'll be important for this energy. But one thing that I would think about this is doing things that are like introducing yourselves to different cultures, whether this be through actually traveling to different places, different states, different countries, different continents, something along those lines. Do a trip every year, every other year. Or this could be just trying different foods. There's a lot of ways that you can do this traveling energy. This could be reading different books. This could be seeing different movies. This can be seeing different plays, listening to different music, watching different news. Just do a lot that can expose yourself to, just to get you as much exposure as possible. Because I find when you have different channels, learn a new language, when you have these different channels and different informations in order to connect with that divine, the more tools that you have, the more that you can work with in this. And I feel like that's a really great asset for Capricorn to have, to be able to tap into, because I mean, they're the sea goat. Capricorn is a mythical creature. And so they need to be able to dip into that tail side of themselves, that sun and Cap. I think that and this one in particular, I think, can be really inspired and could maybe find, I would say, do some prayer, do some breath work, some meditation, explore different religions, maybe go to a mosque, go to a synagogue, go to a church, go to an ashram, just go places, go into those things that help you understand faith, maybe explore fasting, like something along those lines to help you get it to tap into very higher channels. I can see someone building a lot of really cool stuff with whatever this is, if not just things, experiences, really great stories that you can share with people. Maybe doing like a YouTube channel, possibly follow on your adventures. Maybe you have just you and your dog, your cat. I might take Ralph here. It's a stuffed unicorn. maybe I'll take Ralph on an adventure. But have fun with it. But another thing too. Let me think. If you have, because what house is the sun going to be in charge of? The sun would be in charge of your, let me think, Taurus, Gemini. Let's see, wait a minute. Taurus, Gemini. Skip this part if you want to. Fourth house. Duh, I was going to say fourth house. But I didn't have to think that hard. But doing a lot. But with that fourth house, I would even explore living in different places. Definitely try to live abroad. That might be something to explore if you've never done that before. Or maybe even host someone, possibly even if that's something that's available, that you can have available. Do something. I did something like that in high school. That was really cool. That was really cool. And you learn a whole lot. You learn a whole lot, and you get to experience things in your normal environment that you hadn't when someone else is in the mix. It's cool. It's so cool. So that's something I would say. Yeah, just expose yourself to different friends and things along those lines, and yeah, just have little homes everywhere. Maybe even exploring like that whole digital nomad life or things like that. I had a lot to talk about this, feeling real inspired about this one. But if you happen to have this placement, leave a comment down in the description box below. Would love to see what you've been doing with this energy. And if you're wanting to work with this more personally, down in the description box, I have links for the services that I provide. So this is just a brief overview of what working like me would look like. We kind of get down to the nitty gritty, talk about, what does this look like for you and all those things. So. And then also, if you're curious about some lunar shenanigans, down in the description box is a link from my other channel, The Chariot and Friends, where I do videos whenever the moon changes signs. So that's always exciting. It should change every couple of days. So look at just little doses of me throughout your life. So all that's available for you. But until next time, keep raising that consciousness and that vibration through the roof. And I will catch you on the next one. Later.